Dave, congratulations. That looked like a fairly routine win in the end for County. Did it feel like that?
Yeah, I can be really critical and say that I would like us to have gone on and got a third, and I think if we get a third then the game's well and truly done. We had opportunity in the first half to do it and opportunity in the second half, but what I wanted to see in the second half was some control about us. I don't like to say I was critical of us last weekend in terms of we produced a first half performance similar, only got ourselves one goal and then we lacked control in the second half against a team that almost had a free hit and could come at us. We certainly had control in that second half, which is like I say, is a big improvement on where we were. I've said before, we are a work in progress. We will get better. The test comes in putting things into practice out there when there are 3 points on the line, and you have to be brave to be able to do that, and like I say, the players have been there in the second half.
As you alluded to before the game, we did come with a bit of a patched up defence at the back, but not a single shot on target all game for Aldershot, and that must be really pleasing for you.
Yeah, it is. Like I say, we obviously we came in and played a different shape tonight, and you almost go into games like this when you do have players out injured and players suspended, certainly defenders, and we've gone from almost, when I came to the club, having I had a feel of the team full of defenders to a point where we've only got I think 4 or 5 available tonight. So we made a decision to be aggressive and be positive, and if we were going to play Miles in a situation as on that left hand side and have to do defensive responsibility, then why not use his attacking instincts, if you like, and his attacking skills that he had to be high up the pitch and play as a back four, and like I say, allowed us to get another attacking player on the pitch. I thought, like I say, first half performance really merited us being 2-0 in front, if not more, which again went a long way to us winning the game.
You went with, as you say, back 4-4-3-3 today, and that's a formation you've had a lot of success with in the past. How happy with you with how the team utilised that formation today?
Yeah, listen, we've won the game. That's the be all and end all of it. We've not had a huge amount of time to work on it. We've not needed a huge amount of time to work on it, but we did some stuff. And regardless of whether, listen, we made a sort of not a late call. We had an idea pretty much early in the week that we were like that. Certainly I wanted to go like that. Spoke to the staff about it, and it's always not risky, but you've got to almost back your players to change away from a system that's won us 14 out of 15 and come here and play a 4. Worked in bits. There was some, like I say, some really good play, some really good rotations. But it's a system that, like I say, we'll work on, and if we need it over the rest of the season at some point, then I feel confident that we can play it with the personnel we've got.
It also gave the opportunity to move Ollie Crenshaw wide of a front three, and goal and an assist in the first half. What do you make of his performance today?
Yeah, good, because again, what you want is, as with all the players at the top end of the pitch, you ultimately need to be efficient, and as much as you can judge performances or with, I suppose, objective markers, it's easy for me to say, oh, I thought you had a good game, you say I thought you had a good game. It doesn't really make a grand deal of difference. The objective markers would say he scored a goal and he's assisted a goal. That ticks boxes. So when you're up the top end of the pitch, that's what you have to do, and that's what you're going to be judged on. From his perspective, I would suggest he's probably a little bit frustrated that he's not got more than what he's got. Opportunities at the second half when the game's stretched a little bit, and maybe there can be a little bit better decision making, but you can only be judged on, like I say, what you've done, and his goal record, whilst he's been not a regular, if you like, in the team, and at times playing in different positions for him, has been great.
Obviously, Anthony Sarcevic back as well. You've got an hour today. Has he come through that okay? First game back?
Yeah, fingers crossed. The game's, again, as much as you're comfortable, the game's still in the balance at 2-0. And I said at half time we were one good bit of play away from the game being really comfortable for us, but one mistake, bad decision away from the game being more difficult for us than what it should have been. So the sensible strand in me made the decision to get Sarce off. I'd love to have left him on for the full game, if you like, but we've got to be realistic around where he's at, and what we don't want to do is lose him. I said we want to be in a position at this time of the year where we can pick as many players as we want, so we have to manage them through that time. We'll get an opportunity to manage the ones we need to manage next weekend, and probably for not many occasions in the season our selection, although we want to win the game on Saturday, will have a real eye on what Tuesday night brings for us, because that becomes like I say, a really important game now. But what we want to do is make sure that we progress on Saturday in the FA Trophy, but Source being one of them, ultimately for him Tuesday night is a game where we have to have him out on the pitch to give ourselves the best chance, and that'll be the case.
And because of results elsewhere today, you've also managed to again extend your lead at the top of the table. I suppose it's difficult to really gauge the league table at the minute because a lot of teams have games in hand, but from a personal point of view, you must be satisfied with the position that you're in right now.
We're in a great place. We're in the place that everyone wants to be. I'm not a big believer of it's easier to chase or be chased. I'd much rather be where we are with points on the board and people playing catch up. And I said to the players, what we've got to do is we've almost got to put the pressure on the teams by being relentless in our desire to get 3 points, and make sure that we continue to improve and continue to what we do, and people can look and I suppose and hope that there potentially is a slip round the corner or whatever it might be. Not from us. We've got to be bang at it, like I say. And I've said to the players, we're a work in progress. This is not about us improving in the short term. Of course, that's an objective, but we need to improve in the long term. And all the players that are in there, and I include myself in that, this club had an opportunity to go somewhere. If we all don't improve, then we won't be part of that. So every day we're driven to get better, and like I said, the players have bought into that really, really well, and that will absolutely continue.
It's another great win. Well done today.
Cheers, thank you.